What's up? We're just chilling right now. I couldn't sleep. So right now, when I can't sleep, I stream. I stream, you scream, we all scream. So, you know, here we are. It is 3:08 in the AM. And we're just hanging out. My East Coast friends are probably just getting up, getting ready to go to work or whatever. And, well, I don't know what you look like, pretty. I don't really have a type. That's the great thing. Is I don't have a type. If you look at most of my past girlfriends, they all look different. So I know. Yes, this is just, this will be a quick 20-minute stream. I just can't sleep right now. Plus, I just walked Lois, and the water woke me up because it's raining. I mean, if you're asking me who would I rather make love to, Luna Vachon or Trish Stratus, it would absolutely be Trish Stratus. But like, if we go through my last, say, 3 to 4 serious girlfriends, I'm not talking booty calls. I'm talking serious girlfriends. I mean, Lois's mom, she looks like Pink, and they're from the same hometown, funny enough. And then the girlfriend after Gail looked exactly like a young Julia Roberts. And then the girlfriend after her looked like Amy Schumer. And then my ex-fiance kind of had a Miley Cyrus vibe to her with long hair. And then I dated a buxom blonde. Kind of had a country western vibe. So I'm all over the map with girls. Hey, we got 21 people in here. Let's get some likes. How about that? Good morning, Wayne. And some subscriptions, some new subs. This is my 3rd stream today. I'm not fucking around anymore. Thank you. I get 1 like and lose 10 people. Mason in Portland, what up, good buddy? You are a stream chat legend. It is night. What up from the Netherlands? I'm a big fan of the Dutch assassin Alistair Overeem. Okay, Panty, I'd love to see what you look like. You could probably make a train take a dirt road. But I'll show your comment. He also does a bandit. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about in here. I gotta be honest with you. You guys, I love my trolls, but I might have the unfunniest trolls in the business. But that's okay. It's all right. I'd love to see how most of you look at 3:12 in the morning. This is natural, baby dolls. I'll probably go to sleep in about 20 minutes. But I wanted to say hello to my fellow insomniacs. What up, what up? Hello, brother. How are you doing, bro? What's up? I'm a police officer. No police officer talks like that. Another message held for review. Here we go. I don't know what that means. Another message. All right, I'm not going to look at any more message held for reviews. This is the last one. Oh, Panty, you are very unfunny. A second forehead joke that bombed. You are so unfunny, I might have you right on Whitney Cummings' new show. Man, the trolls really come in late night. Um, yeah. Thank you, AW. Jimmy Carr is my good buddy. I beat him in a roast battle a couple years ago. It's a very controversial decision. But is it worth getting it into comedy? It depends what your goal is. If your goal is to make millions and be rich and famous, you'll probably quit in 2 months. I'm not saying you specifically, I'm just saying you in general. So, Panty, you're 0 for 3, man. You might be the most unfunny troll of all time. You got one more shot till I block you. I'm not fucking around anymore. I'm in no mood for your shenanigans. But I'm letting you say what you said. So far, you're 0 for 3. Come on, give me one good line, man. I don't want to block you, but you're forcing my hand. What up, Joel Lauer? I just couldn't sleep. Well, I would love to see what you look like, Panty. I'm sure you don't snatch too many panties. Trust me on that one. I wish I was the nature boy, Ric Flair. So when I can't sleep now, I just do a stream so I can talk to my peeps. Well, I just walked my dog and the rain on my face. It woke me up. So, I mean, you can't move to LA until you're ready and until you're, um, you get one chance to make a first impression. So it's better to stay in Vegas, bomb at Wise Guys, and then come here when you're ready. Yeah, that was good TV. I was kind of rooting for Sweden. Kempe, don't come on, panty snatcher. Don't be a bitch. Don't take back your comment. I've showed everyone you've put up so far. I mean, Kempe played great. I mean, I will say this is 4 really good teams. And, for the first time ever, the U.S. probably could have put together 2 teams. I mean, it's mind-blowing to me that Tage Thompson and Cole Caulfield aren't on this team. But you know what? If they win, it's the right decision. I mean, it's just, if you're asking me who I'd rather have, Trocheck, or Tage Thompson, I mean, I don't know what the thinking is there. Yeah, I mean, I would absolutely think, I mean, Kempe was the best forward by far. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, fuck, that's a stacked Canada team, man. God damn, that is a team that is just, that's going to be a tough team to beat. Okay, well, I've never been married, Panty, so I can't even show that. It's so unfunny, I can't even show it. Now, let's see what your other line was. I mean, listen, I'm all about funny trolls, but you are awful. Is this a sex show? Ross, it is not a sex show. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Kim Jong-un. It's an honor to have a world leader in here. I tell you what, though, I'm letting you guys troll me. None of you are very good at it, but hit the like and subscribe button, please. Well, I don't even have a daughter, so I gotta block you, Panty. I'm sorry. You're so unfunny. I'm putting you in timeout for 24 hours. I mean, I just can't. I can't. Goalkeeping is the only question mark with Canada, but the front end is so yeah, 100%. I mean, I do think the U.S. has the best goaltenders, just on Hellebuck alone. Um, I would say, well, no, actually, Mason in Portland, trolling is allowed. You just got to be funny. I mean, that guy, a panty snatcher, was like 0 for 5 in under 5 minutes. I can't. It's 3:20 in the morning. I can't. Um, yeah, panty snatcher could definitely go to Kill Tony. They'd love him on that. I mean, he hits all the check marks. Can't do 1 minute of comedy, rapid fire, and awful. Um, I don't think I do know you, to be honest with you. Hello from the UK. We've got a lot of international flavor. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how the Finnish team does. Um, but, you know, I would say that, it'll probably be US and Canada. Um, well, Calrissian, here's a quick impression of my deep voice. My voice gets real deep in the morning. EA Sports, it's in the game. I'm doing good. What up, Australia? I know a few friends of mine in Australia, the great Tom Ballard and Wayne Deacon. Well, thank you. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. Thank you. I do a good impression. Here's one more, and then no more impressions unless you pay me for them. Arby's, we've got the meats. I try to make you guys laugh. I mean, you guys are a tough crowd, no doubt about it. Um, well, it's Tom Myers in the house. I don't think too many people are in the house. Pardeep, you always spam me with saying, please help me. If you say it one more time, you're gone, you buffoon. I do have a good voice. It's very deep. It's manly. I'm a man's man. Yeah, 23 in the house. As long as it's 18 and up, I don't care if it's in the house or not. We don't do the underage stuff in this stream. This ain't the dark web. Okay, 19 in the house is fine. We keep a clean stream in here. So I hope that you guys can appreciate that. You hear Zumak might be at Hackamania. I mean, why not? I mean, they're not doing stand-up. Some people would argue they didn't do stand-up last year, but, I'm glad I went last year. I mean, it was fun. Got to meet all these fucking people. But, they should never have stand-up there again. Because they want Dabbleverse shit. They want basically a roast of the Dabbleverse. Because if you notice, the second race started doing actual stand-up. He wasn't doing well. I hate Carl. Well, I mean, he's a controversial figure. I just wish Rat would get back together. You have Warren, Steven, Juan, and Bobby, but, they hate each other, man. I don't think there's ever been a band in musical history that hates each other as much as Rat does. But, the reality is Rat is the voice of Piercy, whether you like it or not, and the guitar tone of DeMartini. So, all right, Pardeep, you're gone. Fucking loser. Oh yeah, I've been stiffed all the time in comic. A lot of even people in LA, like knowing that I'm a popular comic in LA, they'll stiff me and then be like, oh, I don't know, gee, Earl. I mean, I'm my own moderator tonight. I don't have time for the hijinks and bullshit. I mean, actually, I do have the time, to be frank. So it'll be interesting, Joel, tomorrow to see U.S. and Finn. I mean, Finland is probably the dark horse because no one's really talking about them. It's not like they have like some star-studded lineup, but they got a good team. I mean, it's a quick fucking tournament, so But the problem is, yeah, I mean, Infestation didn't have Juan on it. I think Robbie Crane, the bouncing beaner, was on bass. Thank you, Nikki, very much. I appreciate that. I get it. Yeah, I've been on TV shows where the cast hated each other. I never really understood why bands just couldn't get along, but now I do. Like when people ask me all the time, about like, why don't you just go back to roast battle? How bad could it be? Because I hate so many people on that show that I get it now. Like to me and you, it's like, why can't Blotzer and Piercy just get along? But you probably fucking have reasons to hate each other, and I mean, and no one's gonna pay them that much money where they'd be like, fuck it. Yeah, Russia. Why isn't Russia playing in this? Is it? I'm assuming it's a political reason. And the Czechs would have a great team. I mean, I feel sorry for guys like Kopitar. Slovenia is not going to do very well in this tournament. It is very hard to get TV gigs. Um, so we're talking music, we're talking hockey, we're talking pro wrestling, we're talking everything, Nikki. A little bit of Dabbleverse. I'm breaking my rule. Usually that's not allowed. But we are, it's late night. This is the stream for the late night insomniacs. It's not going to be a terribly long stream, to be honest with you. I can already feel myself fading, but we'll do it for, we'll do it for at least another 10 minutes. And I hope you guys can fall asleep to the magic sounds of my baritone voice. We're talking hockey, Black Pill Synergy. I mean, Russia should be in this tournament. I mean, I think it would be a great storyline. It's really build up the Ovechkin breaking Gretzky's goal scoring record. Malkin, Vasilevsky. I mean, it's so many good players. Kucherov. It's just heartbreaking to see that a team with so much talent is not there. And the Czechs would have a good team as well. Germany, I don't know if Germany would they wouldn't have a bad team, but they would have to play perfect hockey to beat most of these teams, and that's probably not going to happen. So, yes, I know that would be funny to see him break the record in LA. I mean, he's on pace. If he has a couple 2-goal games, 3-goal game. I mean, a couple empty netters. That empty netter he scored the other night with like 0.2 seconds left. That shit like that. I mean, he's on pace. And someone brought this up. It would be better for him to break the record this season in the middle of a playoff race than next year in like early October when people aren't really on board. Um, Ricardo, there's only one person who's allowed to type in all caps here. That's the Chicken Man, Peter Brennan. I do not have a girlfriend. Um, well, the Indian streamers aren't annoying. I mean, the trolls are annoying. It's usually gay questions or someone talking about my looks, which is fine. I mean, it's the internet. I'm doing the stream. I open myself up to people saying, "Oh, this guy's ugly," but I would love to see what some of these people look like. I don't like Kanye West, to be honest with you. I don't like his music. I think he's a shitty person. Um, so, I mean, the Hitler stuff, it's like, come on, bro. Like, get with the times. Selling T-shirts with a swastika on it. Like, what was going on here? He's just a miserable person. So money, he is proof positive that money does not buy happiness because he got a lot of money. Wasn't he worth like $2 billion, and now he's only worth 400 million? No, I'm in the Johnny Cash meets Billy Idol look. It's much more my vibe. Um, well, I mean, I can't tell you who to like and who to dislike. I'm just saying for me. I mean, I'm Jewish. Now, I'm not a practicing Jew. I was actually raised Catholic. Um, so I'm not going to say I'm like some super zealot of the Jewish faith, but come on, man. I didn't like him when he walked on stage when Taylor Swift was getting her award. It's like, let this girl have a fucking her moment. Because up until that point, she hadn't had a lot of moments. And you ruined like her first big moment, you fucking buffoon. I'm sure it is a good album. I don't like rap or, listen, everyone I know who's ever seen him in concert says he's amazing. I will never go to his concert. But you know what? He don't give a fuck if I don't go. Um, I mean, I'd like to see the Killers. I mean, someone told me they're like, well, they're not a big enough band. I think they are. Like they sell out arenas all over the world. That's pretty big. Do they play stadiums? Not necessarily, but um, well, Barbados didn't sell his brand. What he did was, he filed Chapter 11 during the pandemic, and then only I would know all this stuff. And then he sold his name to Lions Capital, which also owns All Saints. Which, if you are into fashion as much as I am, you'll notice that a lot of the lines now look very similar because they're using the same designers. Now, he also, after he sold his name to Lions Capital, he started his own um, brand called OTD, which stood for On This Day. Now, I bought about, I don't know, 6 or 7 pieces, and every time I wear them, people stop me on the street and, hey, that's a really nice jacket. Who makes it? I'm like, it's too late. I've heard of the Chesterfield Kings. I don't know. Yes, G.G. Allen, 100%. I would like to see G.G. Allen and the surviving members of Motorhead reunite. Um, yeah, I mean, I think Metallica will probably get the San Francisco Super Bowl. I mean, they're certainly big enough. I mean, the Rolling Stones, even though some may argue it's not really the Rolling Stones anymore, you got two black guys in the Rolling Stones. Um, I'm an encyclopedia of useless knowledge. Um, when were you young and a timeless record? What? Um, yeah, but you could still do halftime again. I mean, it's the Rolling Stones. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, he does have good cologne. I mean, he's a fashion legend. The thing with OTD that was really kind of wackadoony was it was so opposite of what he was known for. Like he's known for like leather jackets and leather pants and um, jackets that Billy Idol and Alice Cooper would wear, and OTD was like shit Billie Eilish would wear, and it just didn't work. Although, like I said, some of the pieces that I bought were really fucking cool. Like a leather jacket I bought had like this fringe on the back, and I don't know, I liked it, but um, I mean, who else could play the Super Bowl? I mean, there's very few bands who are that big. I mean, Metallica definitely should get the San Francisco Super Bowl. Um, I mean, Def Leppard's pretty big worldwide, but I don't know if they would be the main act. I mean, I don't. Pink Floyd's not the right fit for Super. I mean, they're. I don't know. I don't think that would work. But they're a big band for sure. I mean, Kiss is retired. I think they did the Super Bowl pregame one year, and it was pretty bad. It was Lip Sync City. Yeah, I mean, a reunited Led Zeppelin with Bonham's Kid on drums. I mean, I know when they did Live Aid, they had Tony Thompson on drums with Phil Collins. Tony Thompson was the drummer, I believe, in Chic and the Power Station, and he was set to be the drummer if they ever did a Zeppelin reunion, but I think he got into a bad car accident, so they just scrapped it. Um, India, what up? What up? But to play the Super Bowl halftime show, you have to be. I mean, I guess Taylor Swift could do it if the Chiefs weren't in it. Um, Elvis, he was my neighbor growing up. With Fat Elvis, though. I mean, Pink would be good. Uh, Maybe Britney Spears if she got her act together. Um, I mean, Guns N' Roses, they'd pick him if they thought it would work. I mean, um, I'm trying to think. I mean, Madonna's pretty old, but she's still a big name. Um, there's very few bands that sell out. You could do a combo Backstreet Boys and Sync. You'd have to, like, once you get past the 10 or so groups that are big enough to play it on their own, then you'd have to go to like combo gigs. I mean, you could have like, I don't know, maybe you could have Bon Jovi and Def Leppard, or like you'd have to really be creative. But Katy Perry probably at one point was big enough. I don't know if she is now. Yeah, Zach Bryan's big. Any of those Green Day. Yeah, they're right on the cusp. Um, I think they want a band or an artist who like is all inclusive to white, black, Mexican. I don't know if Green Day has a heavy um, black audience. Morrissey would be interesting. Smash Mouth. What's up? What's up? What up? What up? Hit the like and subscribe button. We got another 2 minutes. We don't talk about. It's a different Skakel. I'm Earl Skakel. I'm not related to Michael Skakel. Everyone always asks. Morris Day and the Time. Only with Jerome. Only with Jerome. I'm trying to think who else. It's tough. Drake, I guess. Or did he already play it? Um, I don't smoke weed. I'm straight edge, baby doll. Sorry to disappoint you. Um, Lady Gaga, but hasn't she already done it? I'm trying to think. I don't really listen to the radio anymore. AC/DC would be good, but like it's really not AC/DC anymore. It's just Brian Johnson and Angus Young and then a bunch of other dudes. I love you too, Wayne. No homo. All right, we got 1 more minute, guys. So just squeeze in your last trolls. Squeeze in your Kiss is done. So Aerosmith is done. Cheap Trick's not big enough. Um, you could have Cheap Trick open the halftime show, and then I don't know, someone else comes out. I don't believe Rush plays ever since Neil Peart died. Janet Jackson's titty. Yeah, you get that titty back in the game, baby doll. I mean, yeah, the Foo Fighters could probably do it. There's probably the short list. I'm sure every year is 30 artists, and they just chop it down. And Tyler the Creator could probably do it, although he's a little out there for probably the network executives, but he's definitely big enough. Um, I don't know. I didn't really. Korn would be cool, but I don't think they would be even in the top 100 artists of people that would be considered. Um, that's. I'm trying to think of stadium bands. We're talking rock. We can talk anything, but now we have to end the stream because it's 3:36 in the morning here, baby doll, and Earl is tired. So hit the like and subscribe button if you can, if you're nasty. Um, yeah, some of those country guys are pretty big. Are Coldplay still a thing though? I think it'd be funny if they had Nickelback. I liked Nickelback. If you had a retro halftime show, you have Nickelback, Limp Bizkit. I liked Limp Bizkit too, to be honest with you. They were showmen. Um, you could probably have Slash. Billy Idol would be cool. I mean, he's about to get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Um, I wish I was Dr. Drew's partner, Adam Carolla, on Loveline, but I was. You know what? We'll go another 40 seconds because I'm such an O.J. Simpson fan. We're going to go to 32 minutes, and that's it. I've hit my goal of doing a half-hour stream for absolutely no money, so I appreciate it. Toto, I don't think Toto is going to be considered, but you probably could have Steve Lukather up there with anyone. You know, that guy's played on literally like 5,000 records. He's no joke. I bought his book. I never read it, but, you know, it's on my to-do list. So, okay, guys, Adam Levine. No, we don't do the hype train. We don't, I don't shill for money on here. Well, it's only like 2 Eagles left, so I mean, Paul McCartney could probably do it. I know he's done it before. Springsteen before he dies. You know, he's got one last blaster in him. Um, you know, you could have like an all-star jam. Just have a fucking jam. You have U2, Springsteen, and Paul McCartney. Boom. Stand-up comedy. Imagine if I was the halftime show. Hey guys, anyone from out of town? Hello. The hookers are. Hello. Um, that that would not go over well. Yeah, Billy Joel and Elton John. You know, you could have. I don't think Leonard Skinner is going to fly with most of America. Isn't Artemis Pyle still alive? I mean, Bon Jovi. You know that they're. You know, he's big enough, I guess. Um, I mean, it's a tough one, you know. There's very few artists who are the name that the executives want. That's the problem. I mean, the Killers, I think, would be the perfect halftime band. Imagine a stadium full of people singing Mr. Brightside. But, you know, you could do a halftime, you know, like the Killers with Lindsey Buckingham. Or, you know, Tom Waits isn't big enough. I mean, he's a legend, but like, you know, might as well have Todd Rundgren up there doing the new Cars. All right, you guys. You guys have been fun. If you're new to the stream, please hit the subscribe button. This was just a quick half-hour stream. I mean, Jelly Roll probably will get it at some point. I met him at the Rainbow. He's actually pretty nice. I mean, I don't really fucking hate the guy. I mean, he's popular and you know, he's just showing up. How about Ozzy Osbourne before he dies? Black Sabbath, man. Just get those 4 decrepit old guys up there. I might go to the final Black Sabbath show in London because I'm hearing rumors that Jake E. Lee has been invited to perform. Good night, Joel. Go USA for sure. Um, how about rock and roll for next year's halftime show that includes? Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, listen. You know, some of these guys aren't going to be around much longer. So you get Springsteen in now while he can still fucking go. You know, maybe you have Taylor Swift and Paul McCartney singing duets. A nighty night. Tank, I'm just about to end the stream, baby doll. But if you're new to me, Bob Sapp halftime, I'd pay for that. He had that kid Nigel Rathbone had the best line in that Rob Schneider movie Big Stan when he walks up to Rob and then he looks at Bob Sapp and goes, "I think that guy wants to fuck me." I know he already did it, but you know you're gonna run out of people at some point. All right, Tank fan, get your question in. Tank, you get the last question of the stream, so please make it a good one. You're on the clock, Tank. Tank fan. You are on the clock. What is your question? In 5, 4, 3, 2. Good morning, W. Fig. I'm about to go to sleep, so Tank, come on, baby, let it go. Fleetwood Mac would be good. Yeah, I don't know. They'd be all right. Yes, Chernobyl. Are they a new band from Russia? Hello. All right, you guys. Good night.